Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Saturday Night Showdown with our very own staying alive, dashing Danny Diamond.
Making its way to the ring from Beverly Hills, California, weighing in at 235.
Welcome everyone as XFW Saturday Showdown kicks off. With the dashing Danny Diamond, Triple D. Listen, reverted. Thank you for liking the stream. Owen, Bushy, Marshall, Foskin, Rick Fletcher, Cornelius Hubbard. Some of our XFW regular fans in attendance in our online chat room. Thank you guys for tuning in. TKWA is here. Our sister promotion. Be sure you give TKWA a like and a follow. An outstanding wrestling program. You will not be disappointed with TKWA. Thank you guys for liking the stream. Alyssa Marie, thank you for sharing our stream. As here comes our martial artist from the Philippines, Jordan Cho, who's been locked into a small rivalry as of late with Kushida Tanaka. Brianna Petit, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to Saturday Night Showdown. This is a very odd competitor right here, ladies and gentlemen. Comes down to the ring with that mask on, takes the mask off, but wears face paint underneath. Not exactly sure what kind of statement this young man is making. I do know that he is pretty damn solid performer inside the squared circle. And himself and Matsuda Tanaka have a hell of a number of solid matches back and forth. They traded victories, but tonight he goes up against the 6-foot-plus blonde bombshell dashing Danny Diamond. Cornelius, thank you for sharing. Two very different type of competitors inside the square circle right now. Bree Liggins, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to XFW. Ladies and gentlemen, we are offering the Bell Has Rung collar number tie-up from dashing Danny Diamond and Jordan Cho to kick off Saturday Night Showdown. Our main event tonight will feature a fatal four-way to name a new #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship. That competitor will take on Drago at our next large-scale event. Takes him down. Great Muta always did, Shane. That is true. Shot to the face there. Danny dashing net. Triple D now lighting him up. Repeated shots. Driving it home on Jordan Cho. Kathy Walsh, thank you for liking the stream. Miss Catcher herself from WXW making an appearance. Thank you, Kathy, for tuning in. Dashing Danny now with the chin lock. Trying to stretch off the head of Jordan Cho. Trying to twist it off like an aspirin cap. Going to work. Diamond has been very effective here in XFW, making a name for himself, getting the crowds pumped before and after the shows. This guy is in a dancing frenzy. The minute he walks into the arena, all the way through the locker room, all the way out to the ring, this guy has rhythm in his step. Even when there's no music, he's got music playing inside that big blonde noggin of his the entire time. Right now, Jordan Cho is laying in some elbow shots right to the top of that noggin. We got a cover, but Triple D gets the shoulder up. Dashing Danny now charging in. Jordan Cho, the nice counter, goes to work on the shoulder. Drives him down his shoulder breaker. Look at this combination into a backdrop suplex. Dashing Danny. Dodging around the back, hoisting him up. Dropping him down. That was a long way to go. Dashing Danny is a tall competitor. Jordan does seem to rock Jordan Cho's bell and a body splash. Uh-oh, Danny on the top or the middle rope, perched. Jordan Cho trying to get back to his feet. Diamond coming off, beautiful elbow, collides with the chin. Wow, that had some impact. Then a kick out again by Cho. Joe may sustain a slight head injury there, you see. The Yamamoto Bluetooth device that Jordan Cho His head area has suffered some yellow trauma there. And Dashing Danny going to capitalize on it, keep the pressure on with that neck breaker. Danny trying to get Jordan Cho to get back to his feet with Cho laying prone. Diamond now winds up. DDT again, targeting the head and neck of Cho. That might be it right then and there. Gets the shoulder up. Still kicking is Jordan Cho. Both men now getting back to the beat. James Patrick McMahon, thank you for liking the stream. Cho now turning the tables. Wrenching again. Oh, what a kick to the side of the head. There was no skill behind that one. Jackalite Games, thank you for liking the stream. Cho now with a ground and pound, left and right, into an armbar position. We're too close to the ropes. Triple D gets him on. Gets his hand on the rope, forcing the hold to break. Captures the leg, turns Cho around the corner. Big right hand by Dashing Danny. And again, going that middle rope, coming off, clothesline connects. Diamond has taken a commanding lead in this matchup. Cho keeps countering out. Cho with the martial art prowess, trying to take command of this contest, trying to keep Dashing Danny off his feet. Big time belly suplex landed by Dashing Danny. Diamond, and now Danny going to the top rope. Diamond comes off flying with the elbow. 2. That's it. Chris Fair asking if we're going to switch to Steam for 2K22. Undecided. I think we're going to wind up still with PS4 for TK22. We'll find out. Cornelius Everett asking, is the Destroyer in the main event? The Destroyer is not in our main event this evening. The Destroyer has still not returned to XFW after some of the injuries he suffered at the hands of the Ministry. Still taking some well-deserved time off, and we hope the Destroyer returns to XFW soon. But Dashing Danny Diamond pulling off the victory tonight on Saturday Night Showdown. Welcome everybody to XFW Saturday Night Showdown. Thank you for joining us. Thank you folks for the likes and shares we've already received. Always appreciate the love and support from our XFW fans and those out there to support Bloodsword6 Streaming. Thank you guys for that. Dashing Danny Diamond with the victory over Jordan Cho in one-on-one competition. Dashing Danny, folks, I've said it time and time again, the guy is just pure charisma. From the time he gets here to the arena to the time he leaves, the man is constantly in motion. But folks, to spend any time around Dashing Danny, it'll put a smile on your face. I don't care how bad your day is, that guy will lighten you up. Now again, folks, later on tonight, a fatal four-way match for the number one contender for the XFW World Heavyweight Championship, currently held by Drago. Sean Owens, Sam Ford, Hiro Katsuyori are three of the competitors that will be in that matchup. I apologize, I lost my paperwork at the moment. I can't remember the fourth competitor in that matchup. Wow, it's really escaped me at the moment. We'll see that later on tonight. As well as the XFW Women's Tag Team Champions will be in action later on this evening. We've got a star-studded matchup for you tonight. A lot coming your way, folks. Surprisingly, absent tonight is the XFW World Heavyweight Champion Drago. The entire Ministry may or may not be in the building. We never know when they show up. But right now, we're going to head on the ringside as Ramon Cruz collides with Christopherson Pierce next on Saturday Night Showdown. Haley Tor, thank you for following and welcome to XFW. And here comes Ramon Cruz, the number one guy as he calls himself, hoping for another opportunity to be World Heavyweight Champion. Is Ramon Cruz a second generation star here in XFW? His father, a former multi-time World Heavyweight Champion, Romeo Vega, whose career came to an early end at the hands of Warbird, another XFW legend. Ramon Cruz, ever since leaving the Alliance, has done far better with himself. He used to be in the shadow of Brian Blaze, and now has done far better for himself. Now, if only he can get past that piss-poor attitude. But when you're talking about attitude, ladies and gentlemen, our next competitor sweats ego and sweat, and here he comes now.
And his opponent from Chelsea, England, weighing in at 210 pounds, Prince Christopherson Pierce.
The 26th man in line for the throne of England, Prince Christopherson Pierce. Marshall Foskett, thank you for sending 100 stars. Marshall Constant for getting our stars donations kicking off on most of our programs. Thank you, Mr. Foskett, for continuing your support of XFW. Some of our online fans found some of our hidden gifts last night, and specific donations will kick those off. Stacy Keefer made an appearance last night on Danger Zone during our broadcast. Always want to thank you guys for supporting XFW and donating stars our way. Christopherson Pierce now ready to go. Ramon Cruz shaking off the adrenaline, getting the blood flowing. There's the bell, and here we go, and Pierce comes out swinging, and Ramon Cruz already with a counter, dodging out of the way of that flying European uppercut. Cruz lands his uppercut of his own, and Cruz goes to the knee. And now stomping away on Pierce is the former World Heavyweight Champion, Ramon Cruz. Cruz was one of the competitors that was supposed to be in a six-man elimination chamber style matchup, but was taken out by the Ministry. Look at this, Cruz showing off some new duds here, some new moves, and again continuing to work on the knee of Christopherson Pierce. Cruz has said he doesn't want to get some sort of revenge on the Ministry, but then again, a lot of the locker room has a bone to pick with Drago and his brood. Cruz keeping control of this matchup. Oh, big time flapjack by Cruz. Christopherson Pierce in a world of hurt already. Picks him up for a body slam. Cruz gets countered. Christopherson Pierce going up and over the shoulder, turns into a reverse DDT, and now a boot right underneath the chin. And just like that, Pierce is in the driver's seat. And there's the uppercut. We've seen him use that time and time again. And another one. Ryan Fina, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to XFW. And now a neckbreaker. And rolls it back into a body press. Impressive maneuvers by Christopherson Pierce down the middle rope. Forearm right to the jaw. We got a cover, nonchalant, no leg is hooked. Ramon Cruz easily going to shake that off. Ramon Cruz will be the veteran in this contest, but these guys very similar in size and shape. The same weight class, but two very different types of wrestling. Ramon Cruz far more of a high flyer. Christopherson Pierce much more of a technical sport. However, he does have some flashy moves in his repertoire. Cruz down with a kick in the midsection. Cruz hoisting him up on the shoulders. What is this? Cruz now stretching him out rowboat style. Christopherson Pierce writhing in pain. Able to break the whole elbow. Turns into an arm drag. You see him hold on to his back there. How much did that take? How much of a toll did that have on Pierce? Pierce down with an Irish whip. Drop down now. Luthez press. No punches. Instead, blasting the head of Ramon Cruz off the canvas. And another DDT. Cruz might have just been busted open. Cruz is busted open. Christopherson Pierce does have a number of impressive wins over some high-profile competitors here in XFW, and now rolls to the outside. Ramon Cruz coming right back in, and a European uppercut again from Christopherson Pierce, who is now controlling his match. A thumb right to the eye. Kicked in the midsection. Lands the Tower of London out of nowhere, but too close to the ropes. Too close to the ropes. Christopherson Pierce looked like he had the win in hand, but bad ring placement. But again, it shows the veteran stature of Ramon Cruz, knowing where he was. But again, Christopherson Pierce put the ground and pound, leveling him. Repeated shots to the head. Counter again. Pierce on aggressive tonight, was not successful last night on Danger Zone, and looks like he wants to make up for it tonight. Wow, now shrugging off the audience. He might be giving Ramon Cruz too much time to recover in that corner. Here he comes, a knee strike right to the side of the head. Cruz with a counter, goes to the arm. Ramon Cruz now up and around. Beautiful head scissors takedown by the former World Heavyweight Champion. Cruz now calling the audience. Pierce on the outside on the apron. Pierce goes through, turns it into an outstanding neckbreaker. Christopherson Pierce, again impressive. Goes for a thumb to the eyes this time. Cruz counters. Good, misses the enziguri. We're showing a little back and forth, a go between these two competitors. Now big right hand by Christopherson Pierce. Pierce now starting to look a little slug. He's expended a lot of energy in this matchup so far. Ramon Cruz in a bad way. Up on that top rope. Big right hand by Pierce. With a kick to the face by Cruz. A head scissors takedown. Arm drag counter again by Pierce. And again the European uppercut. Pierce cannot able to capitalize. Trying to get himself back into the swing of things here. Pierce with an Irish whip. Grabbing him by the tights, driving Ramon Cruz into the steel ring post. Cruz with a counter. Beautiful Northern Lights suplex, perfectly executed, and Pierce runs to the outside. Brendan Archer bringing up the fact that Bray Wyatt released from the WWE today. A major shocker in the world of professional wrestling. Maybe we can get Bray Wyatt to show up here in XFW now that he's been released from WWE. That would be interesting to see. Big right hand now. And another kick to the midsection. Oh, a draw kick to the knee by Ramon Cruz. And back in charge. You see Christopherson Pierce holding onto that knee. That had devastating impact. Rolls out of the way. Sends Ramon Cruz back inside. Brandon Archer, thank you for liking the stream. Scoop slam now. Ramon Cruz getting right back to his feet, almost denying Christopherson Pierce. Pierce hoists him up, drops him across the top rope. Beautiful stun gun. Kick in the midsection. Looking for it again. The Tower of London a second time. A second time. That's it. Christopherson Pierce pulling off the win, impressively so. Hand raised in victory. What is this? Oh my God! Not done, not content with the victory, stomping away on Ramon Cruz. Christopherson Pierce lands himself a solid victory. But then again, you see the attitude, you see the aggression, you see the piss-poor attitude and the lack of sportsmanship. and stomps away on a helpless Ramon Cruz in the middle of the squared circle after the match is over. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the kind of thing you don't look for here in XFW. And unfortunately, it happens more often than not as temperatures rise, egos explode, the competition gets hot and heavy here in XFW. Some folks saying they'd love to see Bray Wyatt in XFW. Fantasy Warfare, Bray Wyatt versus Papa Shango, and Bray Wyatt versus Drago are some of the comments in our section here. All very intriguing matches, I will say. You never know who is going to show up. Granada Everett, thank you for liking the stream and welcome to XFW Saturday Night Showdown. Thank you all for joining us. And again, thank you guys for the likes and the shares and the stars already. Marshall Foskett back on the top of the screen here, along with the new folks who have joined us here at the bottom. Folks, whether you're watching us on YouTube, you're watching us on Twitch, or you're watching us on Facebook, Wayne Jaworski has joined us. Thank you, Wayne, for liking the stream, and thank you for joining us. Everyone, thank you for being here in XFW and keeping our stream going and keeping our chat room going for you guys. The chat room's on this side for you guys. It's right down here. Just like that, Bray Wyatt versus Drago versus the Destroyer. I don't know if we'd have that much room inside the ring for that much mass of humanity. Going off with that, ladies and gentlemen, that would be an outstanding thing to see. You never know who's going to show up in XFW. But talks have arisen about signing some folks here in XFW for a few matches that have been released from the WWE, so you never know what's going to go on. But right now, folks, we're going to head down to ringside for tag team action as Hazard Warning collides with the Shooting Stars next on XFW Saturday Night Showdown. And here come the Shooting Stars. The Lightning Kid and the Omega Kid making their way out to ringside. You know what? I've always been a fan of these two young men. Benjamin Davis, thank you for liking the stream. As much as I try to stay biased and down the middle, let's face it, folks, it's never that easy to stay unbiased. I have my favorites just like our XFW fans, and these two kids always get my energy up. They are outstanding, small in stature, but big in heart. You will not find two competitors in our tag team division that try harder than these two high-flying right here. But tonight they're going to go up against another former XFW tag team champions, Hazard Warning. Liam Phelps and Keith Hale making their entrance down to the square circle. Former tag team champions exploded onto the scene here in XFW. Took the tag team division by surprise. Benjamin Davis, thank you for saying awesome stream. Thank you for joining us here on Saturday Night Showdown. Keith Hale and Liam Phelps. Owen Bushy, obviously not a fan of the Shooting Stars. Omega Kid going to start things off here with Keith Hale. Lightning Kid, the Omega Kid, two of the biggest high flyers in XFW history, and already kicking things off with a perfectly executed drop kick by the Omega Kid. Calhoun Savage, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to XFW. Irish whip now by Hale, into the corner we go. Omega Kid fires right back with an elbow. Corkscrew Dragon leg whip now by Keith Hale, taking the Kid off his feet. One of the best things you can do is keep both the Shooting Stars off their feet. Limits their ability to go to the air. Daryl Lynn Lance, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome everyone to XFW. Shot right to the side of the head by the Omega Kid, and the Kid already going. Good Lord, twice around the world. The Omega Kid with that beautiful head scissors takedown. Back in comes Liam, and he gets caught with a drop kick right underneath the chin. Daryl Lynn, Lance, thank you for sharing our stream. Hurricanrana now. Omega Kid taking to the air. What he's best known for here in XFW. Hard arch whip into the turnbuckle. Tag, in comes Lightning. Double team maneuver. Stereo drop kicks in the back. In comes Keith Hale. And Lightning Kid instantly takes him out. And both members of Hazard Warning dumped to the outside. Micah Turner making his count. Back in we go. Scoop slam now by the Lightning Kid. What is this? Lightning? Is he seriously? Thought he was going to go to the People's Elbow instead. Turns it into the People's Moonsault. Standing position and a kick out. Liam Phelps finally getting back into the apron into his corner. Whoa, down goes Micah Turner. Got taken out. Lightning Kid goes for a pump kick and gets caught and turned into a neckbreaker by Keith Hale. Daryl Lance, thank you for saying great content. Thank you for joining us. We're glad you like XFW. Keith Hale now in charge of this contest. Front face lock into a chin buster, rocking the Lightning Kid. Back up we go. Goes low with the kick, and now shots to the chest. Repeated shots now. And a shot right to the top of the head as Keith Hale goes to work. Another right hand there. RS Calhoun, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to XFW. Lightning Kid, face plant. Down goes Keith Hale. Diving tag, gets right past Lightning. And a super kick right to the chin of Liam Phelps. Up and over, Phelps down with a nice counter. Front face lock down by Phelps, takes him over, snap suplex. Beautifully executed, Hazard Warning, making a comeback. But I will tell you, the Shooting Stars have been on par, but right now Phelps tying up the Lightning Kid. Michael Webster, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to Saturday Night Showdown. Wow, that's it, grabbing the Lightning Kid by the snout, right by the nose. Almost a fishhook style. He grabs him by the jaw. And a right hand sends the Lightning Kid to the outside. Dodged now by Lightning. Lightning sends him back inside. Phelps already getting back to his feet. Lightning now on the apron. Dangerous spot for Lightning. Oh, he comes off and catches Micah Turner by accident. And Phelps going to capitalize. Hoisting him up into the corner and tossing him almost on the legs of Micah Turner. Bad aim there by the Lightning Kid. But a shot to the midsection finds his mark. And an Irish whip. Micah Turner better get his ass out of the way because he's finding himself in the middle of the action. More times than not as Phelps just took out the Omega Kid and took him off the apron. Lightning now all alone. Kick to the midsection. And a right hand to Keith Hale. Lightning trying to even the odds, but can't quite do it. Phelps now going to the leg. Trying to take out the base of the Lightning Kid. Beautiful strategy by Hazard Warning to take out the legs of either Lightning or Omega. It takes away that high-flying aspect. The springboard attacks. And right now, Lightning has absorbed a lot of damage. He's been in the ring for a while. Both members of Hazard Warning have been taken to Melissa Zahn. Thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to Saturday Night Showdown. Snapmare over, drop toe counter by the Lightning Kid. But again, Keith Hale keeps it on Pixie. Thank you for liking the stream. Pixie Corpse Gaming, thank you for joining us. If you folks haven't checked out Pixie Corpse Gaming on Facebook streaming, do yourself a favor and give her a like and a follow. It will be worth your time. In the corner again we go. Oh, and again the right hand, keeping Omega out of this matchup. Keith Hale now staring down at the Omega Kid. Melissa, thank you for sharing our stream. Lightning Kid again with a counter. Chin buster now. Back and forth as these two continue to battle. Lightning again in a whirlwind. Marshall Foskett, thank you for sending 100 stars. The Lightning Kid is in a bad way right now. He's been separated from his partner. Omega's been taken off the apron a number of times. And Keith Hale and Phelps have kept the Lightning Kid in there forever, and he's just getting brutalized. And now strike to the midsection. Kick again, just stomping away on Lightning. And repeated shots, Lightning Kid just getting brutalized. We got a cover by Phelps. Lightning still gets the shoulder out. The blue Yamamoto Bluetooth device shows Lightning Kid has suffered some trauma to his chest and sternum area. He is showing red. Goes for the arm. Lightning fires right back. Needs to make that tag. Ball super kick connects to the Lightning Kid. An opportunity. Tag. In comes Omega. Omega dumping in senton. And a right hand to Liam Phelps. Omega using their own strategy against him. Insecurity counter. Wraps him up. Omega again keeping the momentum going. Single arm DDT by the Omega Kid. Omega now up. Hurricane Rana tossing him all the way. He's not done. Off the ropes. 619 style attack by the Lightning Kid. And a shooting star press. Holy cow. We've got a cover. Almost a 3 count. Tombstone. Lightning Kid getting back outside the ring. Omega on the back. Drives him down. Beautiful powerbomb. But a kick out again. The Omega Kid now on fire. Hard impact into the turnbuckle. Tag back in comes Lightning. These two are on fire. Lightning off the ropes. High angle kick right to the snout. Back into the corner we go. Tag again, in comes Omega. Oh, Cosmic Strike connects from Lightning and Omega, but a kick out. How the hell? Terracon, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to XFW. How in the bloody hell did Keith Hale manage to kick out of that? Cosmic Clash, as they call it. The Lightning Kid, Omega Kid, and now Omega again on the top rope. Moonsault connects. We've got a cover, deep leg hooked. But Liam Phelps there to make the save. And again, a brutal assault on Liam Phelps. Phelps tossed up and over. Good Lord. Lightning and Omega mean business tonight. Omega follows in suit, almost out of the ring. But he gets caught in the midsection, up and over. Again goes Omega. We got a cover. Sunset flip. Beautifully executed. That's it. The Shooting Stars go old school and out smart Hazard Warning with a sunset flip. An outstanding match between two great teams, but the Shooting Stars keep the pressure on after the Lightning Kid suffered an amazing amount of damage. Melissa Zahn says, great match. The Omega Kid pulls it off with a sunset flip. That's after Keith Hale somehow got kicked out of the Cosmic Clash. What an outstanding tag team match here on Saturday Night Showdown. As I said, folks, the Shooting Stars are one of my favorite all-time teams here in XFW. Two XFW originals, and those young kids will take it to the air more often than not. They are an outstanding team, and again, what they lack in size and stature, they make up in heart and try to keep everything in the air and try to keep the audience on the edge of their seats, and they do it time and time again. Well, up next, ladies and gentlemen, we have an Extreme Rules match. And a XFW fan favorite making his way in as I reach for, ladies and gentlemen, the Maniacal Glee. Where the hell did it go? There it is. The Maniacal Glee in action tonight. So if there's any members of the Glee Club in our audience tonight, chime off in our chat room. And Glee has signed, from what I understand, a number of open Extreme Rules contest contracts and just handed them in to the booking committee. And people are actually going in and signing these and taking these matches. And tonight, newcomer at XFW, Troy Grant, may have signed his own death warrant. We saw Troy Grant debut last week on XFW, last Sunday on Ground Zero. And now his second match in XFW, he's taking on the Maniacal Glee in an Extreme Rules match. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know how well this one's going to fare, but let's head down to ringside. Troy Grant, the Maniacal Glee, Extreme Rules, next. And here comes Troy Grant making his way out. We did get a little bit of background on Troy Grant, who does have a chiropractic license. And it seems Grant has been in the sports industry for a long time, overseeing baseball and football players, in locker rooms as a trainer and a personal trainer, and then transitioned into amateur style wrestling, and now here in XFW. He was very impressive in his first match, and he looks pretty damn confident. I will give him that. You got to get in the ring, Troy. Maybe he's having second thoughts about the match that he took tonight. Well, I guess he's finally going to get inside the ring. Definitely looks ready to go now that the confidence level is up on Troy Grant here. I have to wonder if he has any idea what he's in store for tonight, as we await the arrival of the Maniacal One. I wonder if Troy can adjust his own spine after this matchup. He has no idea what he's in store for, ladies and gentlemen. Hell, Glee doesn't know what he's in store for. Glee doesn't even know what he wants to do until he gets inside the ring, and he makes it up as he goes. And here he is again, up in the audience. How does he get up there? The Maniacal Glee, coming through the audience, who have dubbed themselves the Glee Club. The most unpredictable, batshit crazy performer in XFW, the Maniacal Glee. Uh-oh. Troy Grant trying to get a start here. Grant making his way over Glee, not paying attention, just realizing what was going on here. And Grant already in the chokehold, front chokehold on the Maniacal One. Glee trying to break the hold, tossing him over. And a boot to the face. And now we get typical Glee. Maybe Troy didn't know what he was getting in store for. Made a wise choice in attacking Maniacal One off the fact. Oh! What impact there by Troy Grant. Driving the face of Maniacal Glee down to the canvas. Snapmare now over. And a shot right to the side of the head. Right to the eye socket of Maniacal Glee. Grant obviously not threatened or fearing the Maniacal One. Glee now dodging the enziguri. And a knee lift now by Glee. Grant had an impressive start here. But Glee now taking control. German suplex. Once again, somebody topped the maniacal one. Some new moves tonight. Here comes Glee again, and a shot to the face. Glee going for a shot, missing. Troy Grant with a nice counter, dodging out of the way, and a shot right to the face. Darley Lance asking you, what is Glee? Earl Sweeney, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to Saturday Night Showdown. Glee, one of the most unpredictable wrestlers in all of XFW. You don't know if you're getting the joyful jester. What the hell? Troy Grant now with a giant lollipop. I guarantee that was put there by Glee earlier. Oh, and a slap to the face. Up and down. Glee now. Oh, here we go. Glee now with that lollipop and strikes down upon Troy Grant and another shot. Where does someone get a lollipop of that size and stature? Glee now going underneath the ring. What the hell is that? A giant cassette tape and then right on top of the head. That sounded metal. That is not a cassette tape. Glee. Oh, and a shot to the face. Troy Grant with a nice counter. Well, we got a cover. This falls count anywhere now, I guess, at this point. Mike Couture is going to allow it. Hoisting up, Glee drops him down. Grant now on the inside, leaving Glee on the... Oh, he's going back for the giant lollipop. Glee... Oh, come on! And a shot right across the top of the back. The maniacal one. People asking, what is Glee? Again, Glee is an enigma here in XFW. Glee now has a keytar. Glee with a kill! Good Lord! Troy Grant now realizes what he got himself into with the maniacal one. Glee now standing over. And another shot to the top of the head. Troy Grant in trouble. And now Glee again posing for the audience. Grant now shoving the maniacal one back inside. Glee goes from nice to psychotic in the matter of seconds. Drop kick now by Grant. Delivered right underneath the chin. At times, Glee almost seems like a large child, toying with his opponent. Seeming like he's trying to have fun with both the audience. Uh-oh. Grant pulling out a ladder. This could spell doom for one of these competitors. Glee now charging in. Micah's down again. Glee shoving away Grant. Glee now hoisting him up. Oh, no. Powerbomb on that ladder by the maniacal Glee. Grant just got broken in half. On the ladder by the maniacal Glee. Hoist him up. Oh! Reverse Falcon Arrow on the ladder. And somehow Grant got the shoulder up. I'm not sure exactly how. Glee's going to hoist him up again. Almost on the ladder a second time. And a knee shot by the maniacal one. Glee now with the ladder in hand. We may have to stop this. Again, I don't think Troy Grant realized what he signed on for tonight. You got to counter Glee. Turns it around again. I guess he decided he didn't want the ladder. Hoisting Glee up. Glee with a shot to the face. Counter by Troy. Nice judo takedown by Grant. Grant trying to get back in this matchup, trying to do everything, pretty much at this point, trying to survive the maniacal Glee. What is this? Grant now with him up on the shoulder. Draw! Into a cutter. We've seen that from Grant in the past. What? But Glee gets the shoulder up. That's what he won his first match with here at XFW, was that high angle cutter. Troy Grant now going to the outside. Grant coming off the top rope. Beautiful. Shooting star press. That was impressive. Colliding right down on Glee. But again, Glee gets the shoulder up. The frustration now mounting. Grant now, Irish whip, Glee into the ladder. Oh, and a counter. Good Lord, Troy's head went right between the rungs of that. Oh, no, 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 no. Up. Oh! Power bomb. And now Glee staring down, almost giggling at the chaos he caused inside the ring. Glee's going to hoist him up again. And a second time, planting him down head first with that reverse Franken. That's it. That reverse Falcon Arrow. Here's the first time he dumped him down right on top. You see his knees blasting into the ladder. Glee holding nothing back as we normally does. Good Lord. Troy Grant gave it everything he had, but the maniacal one. Too much for him to handle. Here it is again. Look at this. Boom. Grant's face first onto that canvas by the maniacal Glee. The masked lunatic of XFW with another victory. There's a reason I have two deadbolts on that door right over there, ladies and gentlemen, and the man that just won that match is the reason. The maniacal Glee has been in our control booth. He has been under this desk. He has messed around with our computer system. He has screwed up our streaming software. The maniacal Glee lives to play pranks on everyone. And we've had issues with him with the Cosa Nostra in the past. He has taken people's duffel bags and put wild animals inside people's lockers in the arenas. Ladies and gentlemen, it gets insane when you're dealing with the maniacal Glee. And time again, he stands in the corners giggling like a psychopath at the angst and the punishment of other people. But I'll give him this, ladies and gentlemen. He's an outstanding competitor in the ring when he can focus and when he keeps himself, dare I say, semi-serious here in XFW. But hell, we're happy to have him. A lot of folks getting behind the maniacal one. As I try to find our music for the next match, there we go. But again, the maniacal Glee, you never know what you're going to get inside the squared circle with Glee. Whether again it's the playful jester, the one that makes cat-like sounds and childlike giggles, and then at the flip of a switch, pure, unadulterated anger and chaos exude. And what goes from those childish sounds to a blood-curdling growl that comes out of that mouth. Ladies and gentlemen, it's frightful. I've seen the transition. It's terrifying. Quite frankly, I just try to avoid Glee at all costs. Well, up next, ladies and gentlemen, the women's tag team champions are in action. The Queens of New Jersey going head-to-head with the champions, the Syndicate. The Syndicate winning the championships away from Vicious and Delicious several months ago and have defended it a number of times. The Queens of New Jersey looking for an opportunity to become number one contenders for another shot at our next big event, and that match takes place right now. And here come the Queens of New Jersey.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring,
Paige Richardson and Dirty Diane Albright, former women's tag team champions themselves. Two of the dirtiest brawlers in the XFW women's division. And Dirty Diane Albright, one of the biggest competitors we have. She is definitely a brute and a monster inside the square circle, and Richardson herself might be a lot smaller than her tag team partner, but definitely brings a level of pain and anger to her opponents. But tonight they go head-to-head with a team they are very familiar with. The XFW Women's Tag Team Champions, the Syndicate.
And their opponents, the Syndicate.
These two young ladies made their way into our inaugural Women's Tag Team Championship tournament as a late entry through some political means by one of their relatives. I believe it's an Uncle Nick Clark. Thank you for sharing your stream. Mr. Insomniac Gamer has made his presence here. Thank you, Mr. Clark. Insomniac Gamer himself. As I've always said, folks, if you haven't checked out Insomniac Gamer on Facebook streaming, do yourself that favor. Give him a like and a follow. Thank you, Mr. Clark, for your share. Well, as I was saying, the Syndicate, one of those young ladies' fathers in the Japanese consulate has gotten them into XFW through some political means. But I'll tell you what, I'm glad they're here. They're outstanding competitors as Akira Shang and Paige Richardson start this matchup off. Shoving her back into her home territory. Not a smart move, but showing the strength there. Clean break. I'm actually surprised Richardson didn't take an opportunity there. Oh, but Shang fires back with a knee strike. Holy cow! And turns it into Uranagi. Wow! Shang now with the martial arts kick. And turns it around into a hook kick right across the jaw of Paige Richardson. And again, the martial arts attacks coming out. We've seen them use these style attacks in the past. And again, did you hear that impact? What a strike by Akira Shang. Our first cover of the matchup. But Richardson, too tough, and gets the shoulder up. Richardson now turns it around, drops her back nonchalant. No skill in that, just sheer brute force. And driving Shang down to the canvas. Oh, and now face first. Using her own body weight and gravity to drive Akira Shang's face down to the canvas. Shang dodging out of the way of that kick. Richardson wrapping around. Both of these ladies then going at it. Both with the same idea, both coming up with nothing. Shang with an Irish whip into the corner. Tag, in comes Yuri Tanaka. Double Irish whip, turns it. One goes high, one goes low. And Paige Richardson gets turned inside out. Albright looks like she's foaming at the mouth to get inside this match. Richardson fighting back now, needs to make a tag. Nice hip toss by Richardson. Yuri Tanaka rolling back to her feet, knife edge chop. Oh! And takes her right down. Richardson is in a lot of trouble. She's taking a lot of damage. Both members of the Syndicate have been tagging out, but Richardson yet to make a tag to her partner, Dirty Diane Albright. Roundhouse kick now to the face. Richardson in a world of hurt, being dominated by both members of the Syndicate. Yuri Tanaka missing that roundhouse kick, and here comes Paige flying across the ring and takes her out with a brutal clothesline. Irish whip back in home territory. Dirty Diane Albright might make her way into this matchup. Big right hand right to the jaw of Yuri Tanaka. Richardson now with a handful of hair onto, no, drives her to the canvas. There's the tag finally. Dirty Diane Albright, the brute, gets inside the ring and a double elbow to the face of Yuri Tanaka. Albright now with a cover. Tanaka gets the shoulder up. Albright is so powerful inside the square circle. Thomas Muller, thank you for liking the stream. Wild swing there by Albright. Oh, but shoves Tanaka down. Just the sheer power. Driving it out of the canvas. Dirty Diane Albright is one of the most powerful women in our women's division. She even rivals some of our biggest women's competitor. Whoop, turn around again. Even those of Tia Adams. I'd love to see Adams and Albright going at it in one-on-one competition. Counter there by Tanaka, catching the leg, taking her up and over. Tanaka now homing in. Oh, big chop, sweeps out the leg, follows through with a senton. Beautiful combination. Tag, in comes Akira Shang. Sweep, oh! And a right hand from Albright, just like that. Shang comes in, thinking she's got this under control. And Albright with that right hand, and now he's dropping a powerbomb. Akira Shang got turned inside out herself as soon as she came inside the square circle. Shang now firing back with the right hand. But Albright again, power through. Grabbing now a big bear hug by Albright. Shot to the head. And another one by Albright. Clap in the ears. Goes for the high mark and misses. Snaps her through. Drop toe hold. Winds her up. Drops her down. Brutal impact driver. Shoulders are down, but Albright gets them up. Beautiful kick out by Albright. Powering out of it again. A big size and strength advantage over both women's champions is Albright. Neckbreaker takedown. Akira Shang now with the Irish whip. Oh, down goes Mike Atura. Just got taken out. Here comes Shang. Counter by Albright. Counter by Shang. Exchange now back and forth between the two. But Albright again just dominating. She is just brutal and scary. And now using that massive frame to do some damage. Oh, good Lord. Tossing her halfway across the canvas. Shang again trying to make a comeback. Using all her momentum, tossing her into the corner. Shang now going to the legs. Shang now up by the top. Beautiful corkscrew arm drag by Akira Shang, going to work. Shang now the springboard. Oh my dear Lord. Did you see that? Springboard into a reverse Hurricane Rana by Akira Shang. We've got a cover. How the hell Albright got her shoulder up after that, I will not know. That was an outstanding attack by Akira Shang. Albright now turns around in the corner. Albright putting her up. Oh, big right hand by Albright. Where the hell is she going? Martha Flanagan, thank you for liking the stream. Where the hell is Albright? Oh, no, 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 no! Holy cow! Both women crashing all the way to the outside arena floor. Albright putting it all on the line. Both women writhing in pain. As Mike Atura makes the count, Albright somehow staggering to her feet, but Akira Shang might be done for. And now blasting. Off the ring post. Uh-oh. Yuri Tanaka going to the top. Yuri Tanaka coming off, dropkick. Albright stays on her feet somehow. And now taking on both members of the Syndicate at ringside. Tanaka blaster into the ring post. And another one. It took both members to get her down. Going to the top rope again. Realize where the count was. Akira Shang going to break the count, causing it to start back over one. Did not want the count out, blasting her off the apron. Reverse DDT. This match has gotten pretty damn brutal. But it took both members of the Syndicate to get Albright off her feet. But now they've taken advantage. What is this? Oh! Knife edge chop. Draped across the apron. Akira Shang. We've got a cover now on Albright. Albright gets the kick out again. Paige and all four ladies now inside the ring. Richardson taken out by Yuri Tanaka. Spinning heel kick again. Akira Shang now going to the top rope. What's she got planned? Senton bomb countered. The knees came up. What a headbutt by Albright. Good Lord. Like having a coconut snapped off your skull. And a leg drop now by Albright. All that heavy frame coming down across the chin. We've got a cover now. Yuri Tanaka and to save her partner. That might have been it. For Akira Shang. Tanaka looking for a tag. In comes Paige Richardson. the wiry one of this team. Akira Shang, not beautiful counter, and takes her out. Spinning heel kick connects. Irish over the turnbuckle. Tag in comes Tanaka. Stereo super kicks right to the chin of Richardson. We've got another pin attempt by the champions. 2 count only. The Queens of New Jersey still a lot left in the tank. Dirty Diana Albright hanging on to the rope for dear life after the double team maneuvers at ringside. Hell, I think that superplex took a lot out of her herself. That's a brutal maneuver, but now Yuri Tanaka with Richardson drops her down. Senton combination. And a right hand of Dirty Diana Albright. Not that she didn't deserve it. She's used those kind of tactics herself in the past. Albright now on the outside. Richardson all by herself. Countered out by Richardson. Off the ropes. Missing the drop kick. Here comes Tanaka. Oh! Leveled her with a brutal right hand. Irish over the turnbuckle. Tag back in comes Akira Shang. We've seen this before. Ladies and gentlemen, this is brutal. Powerbomb into the elbow combination. The Syndicate leveling. And again, Albright coming in to break up the count. All 4 ladies now getting involved in this matchup. Tanaka with Dirty Diane. Powerbomb to the outside. Good Lord. And now Shang. Elbow after elbow after elbow. Delivered to Albright. And Shang now on the apron. Shang now calling for Richardson to get back up. What has she got planned? Springboard. Beautiful maneuver by Akira Shang. Holy cow. And the Syndicate pull it off. Akira Shang springboard into a Dragon Rana. What an absolutely back and forth brilliant matchup between these 2 teams. All 4 ladies giving it their all. But Akira Shang springboard Dragon Rana. What in a here right here. Right, this was the end. I thought that was it for Shang. But the XFW Women's Tag Team Champions pull off the victory. Wow. Shang and Tanaka showing you why they are your XFW Women's Tag Team Champions. What an outstanding match. But again, the Queens of New Jersey showing they are no slouches, showing they deserve to be in the top tier of the Women's Tag Team division. Ladies and gentlemen, what an outstanding matchup between those 2 teams. Again, folks, we've got a lot more action coming your way tonight on XFW. Up next, Raiden Yamashita versus Matsuda Tanaka. Both these men coming all the way from Japan. Raiden Yamashita, at one time, the quickest XFW star to get to a title reign here, capturing the XFW Internet Championship after only 3 months here in XFW. He's best known for right now for the best of 7 series that he had with his good friend Tiger Ramirez a few months ago. Ramirez went up, or Yamashita went up 3-0 in that tournament and saw Tiger Ramirez come back to win 4 straight to win his 2nd best of 7 series here in XFW. The first one versus Jesus Silva and now Raiden Yamashita. And Yamashita and Tiger Ramirez still come to the shows together. They travel together. They've been friends for a while ever since meeting here in XFW. And a lot of times these guys are coming in, they train together, they work out together. But to see that friendship explode into the competitiveness that we saw inside the ring was great. But Matsuda Tanaka, a relative newcomer here at XFW, has exploded on the scene. And this match could easily steal the show tonight. Let's head down to ringside. And here comes Raiden Yamashita.
Is scheduled for one fall. Making his way
Raiden Yamashita, high flyer martial arts master, all the way from Kyoto, Japan.
14 pounds. Raiden Yamashita.
Yamashita ready to go, colliding with Matsuda Tanaka tonight. Jesse Lee Simmons, thank you for liking the stream and welcome to Saturday Night Showdown. And now we get
His opponent from Kyoto, Japan. Weighing in at 190 pounds. Matsuda Tanaka.
Jesse Lee Simmons, thank you for sharing as Matsuda Tanaka makes his way out to ringside. This will be a very, very interesting matchup between two outstanding martial artists. This one very easily could steal the show tonight. Raiden Yamashita, Matsuda Tanaka. There's the bell, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Raiden Yamashita starting things off. Knife edge chop, and now repeated shots and a backhand kick. Goes for the goes for the high angle boot. Tanaka dodging out of the way and kicking him right under the hamstring. I expect to see a lot of strong style maneuvers. Tanaka now forcing him down to the canvas. And a knee strike right to the face. That'll level the playing field in a quick way. Yamashita firing back, spinning heel kick right to the jaw. Yamashita charging, and this time the boot connects and levels Tanaka. Kick to the midsection now, twisting on the arm. Raiden Yamashita now. Going up to the top rope. Corkscrew dragon arm whip. Takes Tanaka down. Senton bomb connects. Tanaka now in control. I'm sorry, Raiden Yamashita now in control of Tanaka. Stomp to the midsection now by Raiden Yamashita, the former XFW Internet Champion, looking to get back to that opportunity for title gold. Kick to the midsection. What a kick to the top of the head by Yamashita. That hook kick. That was brutal. But a kick out by Tanaka. Both men now getting back to their feet. Outship now by Tanaka. Back elbow right to the jaw. We've got a cover. No, not a cover. Tanaka now with the ground and pound. Oh, and picking up Raiden again. Those brutal left hooks right to the side of the head. The frustration level on Tanaka now coming through. Winds up. Hook kick. Levels Raiden Yamashita. Tanaka now trying to keep the pressure on. Not wanting to get Yamashita too much time to recover. Yamashita though goes to the top. Clothesline. Tanaka looked like he was trying to shake out some cobwebs there. And again that roundhouse kick. But Tanaka getting back to his feet recovery-wise. Yamashita fires back again. Fireman's carry takeover. These guys seem to be keeping pace with each other time and time again as Yamashita connects again with a bicycle kick. Split leg moonsault now from Yamashita. We've got a cover. Only a 2 count. And standing move, Joshua Fagley. Thank you for following. Welcome to XFW. Tanaka with a brain buster. That could be it for Yamashita. Those kind of moves really put a damper on your ability to stand on your own 2 feet. But Yamashita again gets the shoulder up. Definitely a way to compress your vertebrae. Yamashita again with a pounding kick right to the face. That Yakuza style kick. And now Yamashita on the top rope. Yamashita goes for a senton. The knees come up. Matsuda had it scouted. And goes right back on the assault. Tanaka now. Yamashita against the ropes. Tanaka full head of steam. On the top. All that weight across the throat of Raiden Yamashita. What is this? Triangle hold. Triangle hold latched on. Yamashita in trouble. Yamashita. Left hook's trying to break the hold. Manages to do so. And a counter again by Tanaka. Drop toe hold across the middle rope. Goes Yamashita. Counter after counter. Exchange after exchange. Tanaka now staring down, trying to figure out his next maneuver. Or possibly he's trying to catch his breath. Both men back up. Tanaka right back into it. Right back into it. Again, but too close to the ropes. A second time Tanaka going for that maneuver. How much damage was done to Raiden Yamashita? We got a cover. Yamashita almost a 3 count. Tanaka not happy about that. Going right back to work on the arm. Yamashita lights him up. Kick in the midsection. DDT. Yamashita trying to shake it. Shake the pain, the numbness out of those arms. After the impact by Matsuda Tanaka, both times that triangle hold, latching on. Yamashita again going to the top, this time Hurricane Rana. Taking down Tanaka, and now Yamashita back in control. Leg drop right across the chest. Joshua, thank you for the comment on my commentary. We do try at XFW to keep you guys entertained here during our matchups. Yamashita now with him against the ropes. Outshot by Yamashita. Up and down. Oh, high cross body to the back by Raiden Yamashita. You've got a cover, leg is hooked. Tanaka gets the shoulder up almost with ease. Raiden looking a little worried. Trying to figure out what he's got to do to keep this new competitor down. Enziguri again, right to the side of the head. Raiden going to the top. That is a far way away. It comes off. Drop kick counter. Tanaka with a nice dodging out of the way. Kendrick Skylers, thank you for liking the stream. And again the counter to the big boot. The exchange between these two is getting heated. Corkscrew leg whip again by Tanaka. Tanaka now in control of the matchup, stalking over Raiden Yamashita. Yamashita elbow square to the face. Yamashita got him on the shoulders. Yamashita's got him up. Yamashita driver. Holy cow. Holy cow. Unbelievable matchup between those two. I told you they would steal the show, ladies and gentlemen. And now Raiden Yamashita extending the hand. A solid show. Wow. What a matchup between those two, ladies and gentlemen. That was a fantastic display of athleticism by both those competitors. Raiden Yamashita coming out on top. That match could have gone either way at any time. Joshua Fegley with a question. Do you create wrestlers for people? XFW is not a competitive league. XFW is a digital wrestling program booked and run as a real wrestling league, progressed by storyline and character development. However, if you want to submit a wrestler to XFW, you can through our submission process. You can send us directly a message to our Facebook page, XFW on Facebook, possibly where you're watching right now. Send us images and a background for your submission. And keep in mind, no wrestler can be over an overall score of 88 is our max. Wrestlers do increase and decrease based on their in-ring performance and the audience receival of them. We do not create wrestlers for people, however, but you can submit someone, and keep in mind we do play XFW on PS4. Now, ladies and gentlemen, again, our main event coming your way shortly. Fatal 4-Way, Extreme Rules, to name a number one contender for the XFW World Heavyweight Championship, currently held by Drago, the leader of the Ministry of Darkness. And again, that we've seen Drago lose one match since then to Seth Walker, but then he came back and absolutely obliterated Walker. But again, at the hands of his cronies, the Ministry, the Butcher, Fenwick the Monster, the Wanderer Owen Bush, the entire lot of animals came out and attacked Seth Walker and beat him down. And then Drago systematically picked apart Seth Walker last week on XFW programming. And now one of the four men in our main event later on tonight will take on Drago at our next big event. But right now, we're going to head down to ringside as the Crusher, Carl Ellis, collides with the gold standard, Taylor Briggs, next on Saturday Night Showdown. And here comes the Crusher.
Is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Norfolk, Virginia.
When you hear the term ring veteran thrown around in professional wrestling, a lot of people look to this man right here. Coming out of retirement after 12 years for one more opportunity at glory, Carl Ellis. A lot of the wrestlers in the back refer to him as the Ring General. The oldest competitor on our roster. And now looking for an opportunity for XFW Gold. At some point is slowly working his way up the ladder. A number of upset losses have pushed him back down, but he is not deterred from his task. Taylor Briggs making his way down, one half of the former tag team champions, 24K. His former partner JT Wells and lifelong friends. We have heard rumors that Briggs was seen with JT Wells earlier today at a local diner before we came to the arena tonight. Not sure what that means for Briggs and Taylor. Maybe they're trying to let bygones be bygones after the two separated and had a short rivalry. Quite frankly, I would love to see 24K reunited into our tag team division. They were one of the top tag teams here in XFW. JT Wells coming back after an injury recently has been doing very well for himself. Scott Wayne Stevenson, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us. Hello to you. Ellis and Briggs shaking things out. Donald, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to XFW. Here we go. And already Taylor Briggs jumping right in quickly, trying to take the General down with a sleeper hold. Locking the, look at this. Carl Ellis getting right back to his feet. Scott, thank you for sharing the stream. And now the General going to work. Collar elbow tie-up now. Briggs easily overpowering with a severe strength advantage over Carl Ellis. Mike and Turner now going to break it up. And both men right back at it. Front face lock down by Briggs. Briggs hoisting him up, way up in the air. Taylor Briggs holding up the ring at the General. Look at the good Lord. Is somebody timing this? Holy hell. And drops him down. What an impressive display of strength by Taylor Briggs. And a shot now to the back. Focusing on the back of the General. And now Crusher Carl is dumping the suplex. Briggs off to a commanding lead here. Right back in that sleeper hold again, dropping down, locking on the legs, trying to knock out and put to sleep the Crusher. Ellis trying to roll through. Snapmare takes him over. Ellis again countering. Kick to the spine. Ellis now thought he was going for his own sleeper. No, drops him down across the knee. Bending the neck and spine and a knee strike. Kick to the midsection now by Ellis. Hoisting him up. Oh, takes him down into a pile driver. Good Lord, you don't see many of those anymore these days. But a kick out by Briggs. Too much left on the tank of the gold standard Taylor Briggs. Briggs going for a sidewalk slam. Ellis with a knee strike to the face to counter. And a scoop slam now by the General. Ellis now hoisting him up. Big time spine buster by Ellis. Taylor Briggs rolling to the outside. Wisely, good ring awareness by Briggs. Both men now back in. Briggs with a wind-up Irish whip. Big time power slam by Taylor Briggs, evening the playing field and cutting off the momentum, and right back again to the sleeper hold. Taylor Briggs hell-bent on using his maneuver, and eventually it's going to have a long-term effect for this matchup, cutting off the oxygen levels of Carl Ellis. And I hate to bring up the age factor, folks, but that could really have an effect. But again, Ellis with the spine buster connects again. Now going to the knee. Goes for the kick to the back. Briggs dodging out of the way. Ellis with a breaking the bear hug. And now Briggs avoiding the wraparound. Ellis with a shoulder. What an exchange between these two men. And now Briggs again fighting back. Briggs right back into it. What a beautiful transition by Taylor Briggs. But too close to the ropes. Taylor Briggs in outstanding fashion. Breaking the bear hug and instantly going right into that sleeper hold again. And now both men on the outside. Briggs now working him over. Drops him down on the outside. Stephanie Young, thank you for liking the stream. Ellis now shoving Briggs into that barricade. You see him holding on to his ribs there after that fall. Ellis on the inside, waiting the count. Ellis taking the high road. Quite frankly, should stay right on Taylor Briggs. Here he comes charging in. Snapmare counter by Briggs. But the forearm connects right to the face. Knocks down the gold standard. Look, Briggs turns it into a powerbomb. What a hellacious counter by Taylor Briggs. That was outstanding. And now Briggs winding up. Briggs looking for a shot. Ellis with a counter. Ellis lands the counter and a big right hand. What a turn of events, and Beals him out of the corner. Ellis now back in control. Over the right hand. What a right hand by Briggs. He just leveled Crusher Carl Ellis. Ellis now on his hands and knees trying to get back to his feet. Both men now back up, and the Crusher with his own right hand. Both these guys are absolutely exhausted. Ellis now picking up the gold standard. Calling him a tie-up. Briggs with a kick in the midsection. Ellis fires right back. Ellis hoists him up, and again, the pile driver connects from Ellis. Ellis now standing over Briggs. Ellis hoists him up. Into the vertebreaker. Briggs holding on to the back of his neck. That might be it. Deep cover, leg is hooked. Oh, so close. Ellis having words now. Micah Turner does not get closer to that. Ellis now trying to get fired up here. Ellis with a clothesline. And a second one drops down the gold standard. And a super kick. Where the hell did that come from? Ellis now drives him down face first. Good Lord. A cover again by Ellis. Ellis pulls it off. Dolly Lance, thank you for that compliment. Carl Ellis victorious in a brutal back and forth matchup. Oh, Briggs already back up. Briggs extending the hand. Good sportsmanship there. Taylor Briggs showing he's still got the nice guy attitude underneath that rough exterior. The Crusher, Carl Ellis, in an outstanding fashion, knocking off Taylor Briggs in one-on-one competition, and Ellis again continues to climb the ladder for an opportunity at XFW Gold. Now, folks, I would love to see Ellis in that opportunity and see that and see that possibility come forth. But, ladies and gentlemen, our main event is mere seconds away. Hiro Katsuyori, Sean Owens, Sam Ford, and Biff Wellington in a fatal four-way matchup. And the winner will take on Drago at our next large-scale event for the XFW World Heavyweight Championship. And while that match gets ready to go, we're going to take a short commercial break with some of our favorite XFW commercials. We'll be back right after this.
Touch the rainbow. Seriously, put your finger on your screen where the Skittle is. A video is going to start and your finger will touch something you could never touch before. Something from a place far, far away. So make sure it's there, now.
So, if I kiss this finger, it'll really turn into a prince?
Yes, and together you can rule Skittles Land for all time.
Oh.
Give me something. Hey.
What the was that?
Fail the rainbow. Taste the rainbow.
Yamamoto Industries, the world leader in robotic technology and artificial intelligence. Yamamoto Industries is working hard to bring you tomorrow's technology today. With massive advances in robotics, Yamamoto Industries is making the world easier and more enjoyable for everyone. With vast improvements in nanotechnology, we have revolutionized manufacturing and logistics. And now Yamamoto looks to bring that same technology into your very own home. Improvements to travel and home living. Yamamoto continues to improve the standard of living across the globe, and now drops it right into your hand. And now Yamamoto can improve you too. Upgrading the outdated human body, the advancements of Yamamoto tech can give you the superior form you have always dreamed of. Stronger, faster, and more durable. With Yamamoto tech, you can begin to look to the future and forget the past. Yamamoto Industries, a better world for everyone, through technology.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, our main event kicking off right now, fatal four-way Extreme Rules matchup. And here comes Sean Owens.
Is a fatal four-way Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring from Lincoln, Nebraska.
A former tag team champion, former United States champion, dubbed 2.0 Owens by the XFW fans. The natural Sean Owens. One of the best technical wrestlers XFW has had, former tag team partner with Josh the Coach Clemens. And now looking for an opportunity to be World Heavyweight Champion. Owens looking for a golden opportunity here tonight. But the competition is going to be hot and heavy. And here comes the tank, Sam Ford. XFW's real-life G.I. Joe, the former United States Marine, Sam Ford, a.k.a. The Tank. Inspired to join the armed forces by the 1980s G.I. Joe cartoon, You see the G.I. Joe tattoo on his arm and on his tights. Ford was the Extreme Opportunity briefcase holder not too long ago, but now looking for another opportunity to get a shot at the World Heavyweight Championship.
And from Oita, Japan,
And here comes Hiro Katsuyori.
Hiro Katsuyori.
Hiro Katsuyori making his way out the suplex and lariat machine. Hiro Katsuyori knows every suplex in professional wrestling and has some of the most powerful clotheslines not seen since the days of Stan Henson. And now is a 3 count away from an opportunity to face Drago for the World Heavyweight Championship. But the 4th opponent in this matchup,
And from Blackpool, England,
Lord Biff Wellington.
163 pounds, Showdown, the Strong Man.
Wellington making his way down to ringside. Wellington victorious earlier this week on XFW programming. The greatest mustache in all of professional wrestling. Wellington also the owner and operator of Wellington Wax, also known as Biff Stuff. And folks, when I tell you their tagline, stay stiff like Biff. The double entendre that Wellington likes to throw out there with the former bare-knuckle boxer from the United Kingdom. Looking for an opportunity for World Heavyweight glory. One of these men will challenge Drago at XFW Wrestle War in a few weeks. And here we go, we're off. And all 4 men already in a colossal crash in the middle of the ring. Bodies are already everywhere. Wellington and Ford going at it. Owens colliding with Hiro Katsuyori. Owens already going to work on Katsuyori's arm. Watch for Owens to use that signature attack style and try to set up the Owens lock. And Katsuyori up and over outside the ring. Owens in hot pursuit. The 2 biggest men in the match, Ford and Wellington, going at it. This one's going to get nasty. And already a suplex on the outside by Hiro Katsuyori levels down Sean Owens. Jesse Lee Simmons asking about Mask Mike and Lee Bischoff. We just saw Lee Bischoff in action earlier this week in an outstanding matchup. Mask Mike has been somewhat absent lately in XFW after a number of injuries. We hope to see Mask Mike back in the ring shortly. Well, right now our main event underway. Big time bulldog by Biff Ford to the inside. We've got a cover on Sam Ford, but a kick out. Owens almost looked like he was going to turn his tie to get inside, but now German suplex on the outside by Hiro Katsuyori. Just leveled Owens, and now Katsuyori getting back inside the ring. And now a suplex on Wellington. And now 1 for Ford. Good night, Irene. And another one. Hiro Katsuyori going to work on everybody. Owens now back inside the ring. Irish whip now on Katsuyori's in the corner. Sam Ford now wasting a baseball bat. Wellington putting a stop to that real quick. Katsuyori in a bad way. Fires back with an elbow. Katsuyori now Plus the top rope shoulder tackle from way up high. And now Katsuyori with a baseball bat. Swings wildly. Owens able to counter and avoid it. And a clothesline. One of the brutal clotheslines I talked about earlier. On the outside, the Wellington laying into Ford with a sledgehammer. And a release German suplex for Owens. I knew this one was going to get rough. I knew this one was going to get brutal. As soon as the Extreme Rules was added into this one. Butterfly suplex now. And now Wellington snap suplex. Katsuyori on his game so far tonight. 3 men now on the outskirts of the ring. Katsuyori, we've got a table in play now by Katsuyori. Oh, but Ford levels him with that sledgehammer right to the gullet. And then a clothesline to Wellington. Sledgehammer coming in again. Katsuyori dodging out of the way. Katsuyori now. Stealing away for Owens. Goes for the clothesline and a counter by Owens. We got a cover by Ford. Ford! Sam Ford! Sam Ford! Leveled! Sam Ford with the shot on Wellington. I didn't even get to see what was going on. But Sam Ford is our new #1 contender. Pinning Wellington in the corner while Katsuyori and Owens are going at it. There is your new #1 contender will challenge Drago for the World Heavyweight Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to XFW. Thank you for the likes, the shares, the stars. We'll see you Sunday afternoon for XFW Ground Zero. Thank you for tuning in.